everybody. How are you doing? Nice to see you. It's Mrs. Franklin from Keystone Montessori. I heard earlier that Mrs. Pernanda read you a story called Library Lion. I'm here now to show you a couple of fun projects to do that go along with that book. First one we're going to do is a lion bookmark, because you need a bookmark if you're going to go to the library, help keep your place. And the second one is a step-by-step drawing of a lion. So I hope you're ready to be creative, and let's get started. Okay, here we go. Hello, how are you doing? This is what we're going to make. Our library lion bookmark. If you're going to be at a library all the time, you're going to need a bookmark to keep your spot. So here we go. Let me tell you a little bit about what we have here. We have half a sheet of brown, half a sheet of yellow construction paper. I have a pencil, a black pencil. If you don't have a black pencil, then you may also use a black marker or a black crayon. Either will work just fine. A glue stick, a couple things to trace. I happen to choose these just because of their sizes, just things out of the recycling bin. This one's about 3.5 inches wide, and this one's about 2.5 inches wide. So you need about 2 things to trace that are about similar dimensions to that. A pair of scissors and a ruler. If you don't have a ruler, always can use the side of a book to line things up and do some lines. So let's get started. Let's start with the brown paper first. We're going to make our largest circle there. So we're going to put this down and we're going to quickly trace around. And making a circle. Hoping that you can see the circle. And after we trace circle, we're going to cut our circle free, and then we're going to put it off to the side. Remember, when we're cutting, we want to move the paper, not the scissors. Keep your elbow down. And take your time, follow along those lines. Okay, we're going to put this aside. We won't need this for a little while, and we won't need this at all anymore. So now we're going to go on to our yellow piece of paper. We're going to trace one circle on the yellow piece of paper. And that's that. We're all set with those. The other thing that we want to make is the body of the bookmark here. So think about how wide you want your bookmark to be, and then double that. So I want my bookmark to be about this wide, so I'm going to make 2 of those. I'm going to use my ruler. It doesn't have to be a perfect amount of space. Just kind of give your idea about where you want it. And I'm going to trace that line right there. All right, now it's time to cut. One. Remember, if this big piece of paper is too much for you, we do a lot of rough cutting. Rough cutting is when you cut around the shape to make the paper a little bit more manageable. Cuts them apart, and it's just gives you a little bit more space to work with. I'm going to follow our line. Turning our paper. There we go. So now we have our 2 circles and our rectangle. Let's get the rectangle off to the side and done and gluing. So we're going to take our rectangle and we're going to go from bottom to top in one fold. We're going to match our corners. Line them up. Press in the middle and go out to the edges. Press them really hard. Open it up. This is when we use our glue stick for the first time. One twist. Glue, glue. Twist down. Listen for the click. Press this down. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to put this off to the side. We won't need this for a little while. Now we want to work on our face. Lion's faces are pretty simple. We're going to make a triangle with a nose. The triangle is going to point down. I'm going to color that in nice and solid. Nice, fun little cute nose. Now we're going to make our mouth for our lion. From the bottom of the triangle, we're going to go down and curve out, and down and curve out. Let's give our lion some cute little eyes. And there we have the face of our lion. Let's go back to our brown circle, our glue stick. And we're going to pick up our yellow circle and put it on top. Not exactly in the middle, a little bit low, because the lion's mane want to go up and around. Press it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now we want to give the lion some ears. We're going to have the ears peeking out of the mane. One little half a circle there, and one inside, and a little half a circle here, and one inside. And that's it for a drawing portion of everything. Now we get to do the fun part, making the crazy mane. I'm gonna make some little cuts in and go around the edge of the brown paper. Ooh, we're coming up to an ear. We want to be super careful around the ear. We don't want to cut the ear. We want to cut right to the ear, take our time, and then go back to cutting all the way to that yellow circle. Every time we're turning the paper, not the scissors. The scissors stay in one place. To the ear, nice and careful. Into the mane. Almost there. You can go all the way around, make it fluffy underneath too. All right, I think we're all the way around now. And put our scissors down. Now I want to make the mane a little bit fluffy. So play with it a little bit, rough it up, make it move around a little, and now you get to see all those lovely cuts you just made. All right, our line's pretty much done. Now we need to attach it to our bookmark. Open the glue, untwist, little glue at the top, twist down, close, click. Put our line on top. You want his head to be straight? Do you want him to turn to the side? I don't know. I think I want mine to turn to the side a little. It looks cuter that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I think I want to give my lion some little feet and toes. This is up to you. I'm going to give a little half a circle here. And a little half a circle here. And I'm going to give him some little toes. And don't forget his chest and his legs right down the middle. And on the back, every lion needs an adorable little tail. And color in the tail. And there you go. There you have your library lion bookmark. Hello, we're back and we're on to part 2 of our reading lion artwork. We're going to actually draw a lion this time. I got some crayons here that I'm going to use to color it afterwards, but we're going to do a how-to step-by-step drawing first. Are you ready? Let's get started. Okay. I have a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of paper here. Mine's cardstock, but you could use regular paper. You could use construction paper. You could use the back of a paper bag. You could use whatever you have around that works. It doesn't have to be white. It can be any kind of color, whatever would work for you. I'm going to begin my drawing about halfway down my paper, and I'm going to do a line across. I'm going to make that line into a triangle that's pointing down. Okay, from the bottom of that triangle, I'm going to do a curve that goes down and out, back up again, and one that comes down, out, and back up again. Here we go. We have the mouth of our lion. Can you see the nose and the mouth of our lion? Now we're going to make the lion's chin. Lion's chin is going to come down, curve over, and go back up again. Now we have his chin. We are on our way. Look at this. It's already appearing before our eyes. So since we have this part, we're going to use this part to measure where we're going to start the top of our lion. So what I like to do is I give myself an idea of how big this is. And I'm going to use my fingers to hold that space almost like a ruler would. Lift them up and line them up here. Now I'm going to make a little mark up here. Now I know that's where I want to start the top of my lion. Start the top of my lion, I'm going to do a line across the top like here. It's going to come down on the sides here and down on the sides here. I'm going to go a little bit longer, I think. Now we're going to connect it to here, but we want to give him some cute little cheekbones. So he's going to curve in a little bit and come down and connect. Curve in a little bit and connect. Now we have the face of our lion. Lions have a broad nose and it goes up their face. So starting from the corner of the nose on this side, we're going to make a line that goes up. And on this side, we're going to make another line that comes up. And both of them are going to come in a little. They're not going to touch in the middle though. Keep them open. Now we're going to start the eyes. From the top here, we're going to make a line, a rainbow line that goes up and out. And on this side, we're going to do the same thing the other way. Start from here and up and out. You can stop here with your eyes and give them nice, cute little squinty, smiley eyes, or you can give them open eyes. We're going to give them open eyes by starting here, not at the end. I'm going to come in a little bit, come down and curve, and go back up again. On the same thing on the other side. Coming in from the edge just a little bit, come down and curve, and go back up a little bit. So now we have the bottom of our lion's eyes. Let's give him his irises now. I'm gonna curve this in with some little parenthesis lines. Ooh, our lion's starting to look really intense now. And on this side. Now we need to give the lion his pupils. The pupils are not round like our pupils. Their pupils go up and down. So we're going to curve them out. And your pupils will give your lion a little bit of personality. If you want your lion to look very serious, then you want very narrow pupils. If you want him to be a little bit friendlier, then you want to give him nice and big and full pupils. And we're going to color those pupils in. I'm drawing today with a black pencil. Makes it easier for you to see. If you'd rather, you might want to do your drawing with a regular drawing pencil. Then if you need to make any changes, you can make some changes. Remember our rules about drawing. Draw light until it's right. That way you can erase a line. If you draw dark, it's very hard to erase those lines when they're dark. All right, now I'm going to fill in this pupil. I noticed this pupil is bigger than this pupil. I'm just going to take a minute to get them to even out a little bit. Yeah, that looks a little bit more balanced to me. All right, what's next? Oh, lions need to hear. They need to listen, don't they? So we're going to give them some ears. We're going to start up here. I'm not going to touch his head. I'm going to come out a little bit because I want to leave some room for his fluffy mane. And do these curved bits. And then the inside of the ear. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. It's going to curve out and come in a little bit. right, what else do lions have? They have whiskers. Whiskers are around this area of the mouth, just above the mouth. And we're going to start here and we're going to press our pencil down and lift and move away at the same time. You decide how many whiskers your lion needs. Do the same on the other side. I like that. Let's see. Now I'm going to move on to my crayons, I think. So you can use markers at this point or crayons. This is my crayon collection. I like to keep it in a box so I can see all the colors, but that's just the way I like to do it. Everybody has their own way, right? Let's see. I think I'm going to start. Let's start here with some orange. I'm going to do some orange and a mixed green. There we go. So gravity's going to pull that mane down. So I want to make those lines point down a little bit. And we want it to go in front of his ears a little bit. I'm going to make some brown in here, add some different colors to his mane. It's going to be a little bit more shadowed up against his body too. So maybe I want to do a little shadowing in it around here under his chin. So I'm coloring our lion kind of sort of the regular colors you would think of for a lion. Along their nose is usually darker brown in the middle, so I'm going to color in his nose a little bit. I'm going to lift my crayon up nice and soft if I want a little lighter as it goes up. And if I want darker, I'm going to press my crayon down a little bit more to make it darker. Let's see, what other colors do I have here? Oh, I'm going to do some yellow, nice warm yellow. I want this one. Yellow is good for filling in lots and lots of color. Make it nice and bright. Sometimes you need to turn your paper to get a better angle. That's okay. Make it comfortable so that you have the right angle to do your drawing. How wild and crazy is your lion mane getting? Is it really wild? Is it crazy or is it kind of calm? Let's see. I'm thinking I want to see where my black crayon go. My black crayon's hiding. I'm going to go back to my black pencil instead of my black crayon, and I'm going to color in my lion's nose. I want to have a black nose. You can add a little bit more personality now. You can go over your lines and make some of them darker. Maybe add some little dots on his chin, around his whiskers. What color eyes should my lion have? That's a good question. Let's see. Oh, I think I have a golden crayon. I wonder if that would work for his eyes. Oh, I like that. That looks neat. So you can draw your lion however you want to draw your lion. Maybe your lion is pink and purple and all kinds of vivid bright colors. And maybe your lion decided to dye his mane and do some fun stuff. Or maybe your lion's just regular old lion colors. Maybe you think of lions as different colors. And I'm going to use some dark brown to fill in the insides of his ears. They're going to be shadowy in there, so I'm a little darker on the insides. But the important thing is make it your lion. This is how I wanted to draw my lion. It doesn't make it right. It just makes it how I felt like I wanted to draw my lion today. Maybe I'd want to draw my lion totally different tomorrow. I have no idea. I'll have to see how I'd feel tomorrow. But for today, this is how I wanted to draw my lion. You can color in the face if you want, or you can leave it white. I'd love to see how your library lion turns out. So when you're all done your drawing, if you want, take a picture or have your parents take a picture and send it in. I'd love to see how it works. And remember, when you're an artist and you've decided you're all done, all your work, one of the most important things is to sign your picture. I hope you enjoyed our library lion crafts, our little bookmark, and our drawing, and enjoy. And if you can think of a lion craft and you want to do it all on your own, go for it. Thank you for listening, and I hope you had a good time.